I've been in the civil construction industry for about 2 and a bit years. Came into it straight out of high school, into a surveying company, and now I've been at Divals for about 4 months. Day-to-day basis for me would be setting out and picking up mainly. So setting out buildings, roadways, pipe work, any of that sort of thing for very precise coordinates, and also picking it up to put in the computer. It's a good mix of indoor and outdoor work.
I work for NSW Civil Contractors. I'm a surveyor. I didn't really know what I wanted to do when I came. I went to year 12, didn't really know what I wanted to do, but my uncle was actually a surveyor, so I started working with him just as something to do after I finished school, and just enjoyed it. So I went and put myself through the TAFE course and just learnt on the job. Yeah, it's been a lot of different, surveying's different. Like I've done high-rise, I've done tunnels, I've done just your normal suburban house set out. The last few years have been mostly in civil, which has been, I enjoy the civil part. We've got a lot of GPS controlled machines and GPS automated machines that I sort of create the designs for and train guys how to use them properly and set up. Same as all the GPS gear on site, GPS base stations, rovers that the guys use. So I'm sort of in charge of all that stuff. Look after it all and keep it all running smoothly. Also do just the typical survey work, come out of site, set sides up, put pegs in the ground, check things at the start, check things at the finish, make sure it's all right. Standard survey stuff, but it's always changing. I've got a drone now as well, so I fly the drone around, take some nice photos of the jobs, but also use that instead of actually walking on the ground. You can just use the drone to take images, and then you can create 3D models of the sites using the drone imagery, which is pretty cool. A lot of different technology you've got to use, a lot of things that have to work properly for you to be able to do your job. It's challenging, but it's rewarding at the same time. It's good to see a job take shape from something that you've sort of pegged out or designed on the computer. You just do all the design on your computer, and then you come out to site and the job's built, everything's right. There hasn't been any mistakes, which is always good. It's always good when there's no mistakes, everything just runs smoothly. There's lots of different jobs in civil, so you can sort of try them out. If you don't like it, you can always try something else. There's a job for everyone. Surveying is very interesting if you like if you like geography, if you like maths, if you like playing with drones, or a lot of you get to play with a lot of toys, as well as operate machines. Like I jump on machines and you've got to calibrate them and show guys how to not operate them, because I'm not an operator, but show guys how to use the GPS systems on them. So you get to do a lot of things. It's fun.
Challenges every day. There's always problems to fix up, or something that needs a bit of critical thinking for sure. You have to deal with heights. I'm always getting asked for heights and levels for stuff, and you got to do a bit of maths on the fly. It's definitely a challenge, but it's very rewarding. Actually, because I had no idea what I wanted to do after school, so my year advisor came up to me and she said, "You got a pretty good result in maths," but I didn't really want to have a full-time office job. I wanted to get out there and be outside in the elements, So she said, "There's a fellow offering a job at a surveying company, you should hit him up." And so I did, and spent 2 years there, and now a year here and loving it. As a part of the job I got straight out of school, my employer wanted me to do 2 years of TAFE to become what you call a survey technician. So I'm a qualified survey technician right now. And that's 2 years of TAFE, about a day a week. I learnt so much at work, but I also learnt all the other things at TAFE, so they complement each other really well. The boss was very helpful with any questions I had about TAFE, and I also came to him with some suggestions from TAFE, like we played around with drones and stuff at TAFE, UAVs for surveying, and I ran it by him, and he's quite into it now, and he's looking into buying a drone. I'd say definitely go for it. There's always heaps of demand for surveyors, and you'll never be short of a job, and you'll never be short of doing different stuff every day. Like for me, I've been here, there and everywhere. I get to travel heaps, and get to see a lot of the countryside, get out in the open, and also get that mix of getting into the office, doing a bit of computer work as well. So it's a great job, yeah.